Beauty Chameleons, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a very soft, sultry daytime pinup look. We're going to do a very simple eye and a nice, beautiful red lip to go along with that theme. So if you'd like to know how I create this simple look, stay tuned and just keep on watching. Okay, let's get started. The very first thing you want to do is prime your entire lid, which I've already done with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. Next, I'm going to be using Max Bamboo. This is an eyeshadow that's matte and is very close to my skin tone. Using my shader brush, and this is the Sigma E55, I'm going to take a little bit of that color and put it onto the brush, and we're going to apply that all over the entire lid of the eye, just to wash out any uneven skin tone. The next shade I'm going to be using is called Orb from MAC. This is a satin eyeshadow. This is the color I'll be using on my lid to create that very light lid area. Using the same brush, pack on some color onto the bristles of the brush, and we're going to pack it onto the ball of the eye. And again, if you want this very intense, use patting motions to build up the intensity. Otherwise, once you got the intensity you want, you can begin blending. The next color I'm going to be using on the bridge area of my eye is called Handwritten, and this is by MAC. I'm going to be using my Sigma, and this is the tapered blending brush. You're going to take a light amount of that color onto the tip of the brush. And we're not going to create a very hard cut crease with this look. So we want it very soft and make the eyes, somewhat glamorous, but the lips are going to be more the focus of this entire look. So take a little bit of that color and apply it on the bridge area of the eye just by using a patting motion. And then begin to blend. And I'm blending in short little circular motions back and forth. Once you have that created, we're going to take a very light satiny color. This is by MAC and it's called Green. And again, if you don't own these eyeshadows, you can use any of your eyeshadows in your collection you already own to create this look. But I am using the Sigma medium angled shading brush number E70, and I'm just going to apply a little bit to the peak of my brow and then move down and turn the brush and blend out any edges from that deeper shadow. And don't forget to blend in the inner corner of the eye just to complete the look. And once you've done that, you have the eyeshadow look completed. The next part is the lining, which can be challenging. And here's a few steps I'm going to do. To create that winged eye for this pinup-y look, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Intense Liner in black. And I like this one for this look because the tip of the brush gives you a little bit more control for lining. So, tip 1, break your eye in half. I'm going to take the brush and start halfway creating my strokes to my wing look. And I'll bring it up to about the corner right to this point in my eye. And if you get sketchy lines, that is okay because you can always go back and smooth it out. The next thing I'm going to do is create the wing. I'm going to start from the outer corner of my eye and begin to move the tip of the brush upward. Next, I'm going to take where I left off and connect the lines. And there you have it. We have a wing created. So once you feel comfortable and have that done, you can go back and fill in. But what I'm going to do is continue to line from the inner corner to the center and then fill in. Once you have that wing created, you pretty much have the look complete. The next thing you want to do is find some beautiful, you can go really dramatic with the lashes, or you can do something very soft like this. I'm going to be applying on my Red Cherry number 523s to my lash line. And once I get that done, we'll go on to the rest of the face. I'm going to apply my lashes on. I like to use my fingertips to get them on. But honestly, apply the outer corner of the lashes on first, and then I'll grab a tweezers to place the remainder of the lash band or the track on. Disregard the lash glue. That will dry clear, and if anything, what I can do is go back over it with my liner. So while that's drying, what I'm going to do to line my lower lash line, I'm going to use my Urban Decay liner in 0. And what I like to do is line the waterline of the eye first. And I'm using a very light approach to it. What you need to make sure you watch out for when you line the lower lash line is not over apply, because what can end up having, even though you're using a waterproof liner, you could have too much product apply, and what you may end up with is a raccoon eye by the end of the day. So lightly apply your liner on your waterline. And then one little tip, you can take a smudger brush like this here, and you can go back and kind of dab that liner out and lightly blend to create like a smokier effect to the lash line. And at the same time, this will help set your liner and keep it from smudging throughout the day. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and apply your mascara. I'm going to go ahead and kind of camouflage that liquid, the glue adhesive. And I'm sure you guys are going to ask, this is another liquid liner I like to use by L'Oreal. This is a telescopic one. This one is the waterproof version, but this one lines a really jet black, which I love. And then for my mascara on top, I'm going to go ahead and use my DJV Beautizer Volumizing Mascara. This one's very thick, so I recommend not to use too much of this one. Otherwise, you may have that transferring down by the end of the day. But I'm just going to wiggle at the lash line and move up, just to blend my lashes into the falsies. And I may coat the false lashes a little bit just to make them a little blacker and stand out more. And for the lower lash line, I use a different mascara. And that mascara is the They're Real by Benefit. And I like it because the bristles are not as thick, and I can use the little tip of the brush to coat my lashes. Now once you've done that, you have the nice little pin-uppy looking eye that's very wearable for day, and we can move on to making that gorgeous red lip. Okay, so welcome back. I don't know what's the deal with the lighting of this camera, but bear with me today. I'll figure it out. But yes, I know you guys are going to ask, did you put different hair in? And yes, I did. I have back in my Haley's Curls version Malaysian hair. So I'm getting ready for the holidays. So I put that back in. And now let's move on. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to the rest of my face. I'm going to be breaking out my NARS, and I have this a long time ago, but it's that trio that came with like the Albatross, the Orgasm blush, and then it had the Laguna bronzer in there. But I'm going to use that to kind of finish off my face. As far as a foundation, I'm venturing to try something new. I recently just purchased some Bare Essentials medium tan. Guys, I'm normally not a Bare Essentials girl, but I got tired of wearing liquid for a little while, so I'm giving my face a break and playing with the minerals. So tell me what you guys think. But to move on, to warm up my complexion, I'm not going to use any color per se, since I'm going to be wearing a bold red lip. I'm just going to use the Laguna from this trio and just apply a little bit to my face. Just to warm it up again so I don't look so washed out. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take my fan brush, and this is one from Cover FX I have a long time ago. But I'm take a little bit of the Albatross, which is a gorgeous highlight, and apply it to the upper portion of my cheek. See how it gives a nice glow there? And I'm just going to use light strokes to apply this on with. But I really think this is a really gorgeous highlight. And just a little bit toward the center of my face. But look at that, it makes the skin look very nice and luminous. I look glowy with this camera. I don't know what's the deal, you guys, sorry. But then I'm going to take a little bit of the Orgasm with the fan brush and just apply a little bit to my cheek. So I'm just keeping it very simple with this because I really want the red lip to be the focal point of this look. For my red lip, I'm going to be using my NYX, and this is called Arbor, and this is their lip liner. It's kind of a dark red, but I'm going to line my lip with that first. I like the blot and the lip color a little bit as well, so I'm going to fill in just a little bit because this will help kind of hold on that red lip color a little bit longer for you throughout the day. And then for the red lip color, I'm going to use one of my favorite red lips. Stay tuned, I'm going to be doing a video on my top 5 red lipsticks for the holiday season. But the one I'm going to be using is from Sephora collection. The number of this one is number 03. And this is the Sephora Rouge lip color, and I believe it's called Courtesan, if I'm correct. This is number R3. Isn't that a gorgeous red, you guys? The one thing I love about this lip color is very smooth and rich. It feels very hydrating, so that's one reason why I picked this up. But it's a gorgeous kind of, not a stop sign type of red, but a really nice toned down red for those of you that are kind of scared of red lip. But this is a perfect one to create a nice little pin-up-y daytime look if you want to rock the red lip. But that's pretty much the look, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this super simple tutorial. Like I said, stay tuned. In the next video, I'm going to be telling you guys about my top 5 reds for this holiday season. I can't believe it's right on the corner, but you guys, Thanksgiving's in a couple weeks, and then Christmas is right on the corner. But anyway, if you guys have any questions or anything I used in this tutorial, by all means, go over to my blog, and I'll post a link in the information box below. Otherwise, if you have questions or anything like that, go ahead and post your questions below, and I'll talk to you soon. You all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!